Hello everybody, how's it going? Getting this stream started here a couple minutes early. Alright, so for those of you that have never done one of these streams with me before, basically what we do is we'll react to anything you guys send me. Any super chat amount will get you around a minute of a play. $20 super chat or more will get you your full song played. And before we move on to your guys' music, I always like to show you guys some stuff that I've been listening to a lot over the past month. So for this month, what were we doing here? There was 3 or 4 standout tracks for me this month, which are all once again on my Baena's Best Bands playlist, which I'll drop the link to one more time in the chat. Bam. So if you guys want to hear any of these songs again, definitely go check out that playlist if you have Spotify. But the 3 tracks that I wanted to show you guys were number 1, obviously Termina, The Edge of Time. My boy Nick Nocturnal, Andy Sizik, they released a new song. They've released a bunch of really good stuff so far, and they have, I believe, a full-length album coming very, very soon. And I think this is the final, this is the final single before that album comes out. That album is coming out on April 9th, which is about a week from today as well, which is pretty cool stuff. So, we're going to take a listen to this. Obviously, I've heard this already, but this is The Edge of Time by Termina. Yo, how's it going, Will? Andy is such an amazing vocalist. So good. Oh, Will, you guys could definitely submit, man. Your guys' songs are fucking sick. You already know I've heard them. This riff right here is deceptively hard. I learned how to play it on bass, and it fucking killed my hands. We got the big ass breakdown coming up here. And that's it. All right, so that's the first track of the stream. Once again, this is The Edge of Time by Termina, my boys, Nick and Andy. They have a new album coming up very soon, April 9th, which is called Dysphoria. So definitely keep an eye out for that. So we got some questions in the chat. Let's take a look at these real quick. Yeah, Will, if you guys want to submit, I already know you guys are sick, but I would gladly listen to it again. You guys are talking about 6-string versus 8 strings and drop pedals. That's awesome. You like the filter effect in any music video? Yeah, the guy who made this music video is also the one who made this video for us. What was it called? So back in January of 2020, we had this done. So all that. So this was all made by the same guy who made Termina's video, and he also does all of Polyphia's music videos. Super talented guy. His name is Patrick Lawler. Go check him out. Oops. We're gonna move on to that one in just a second here. Nick, avoiding Imora. I was doing Imora right before this stream. I made a little more progress. I'm like 3 minutes into it right now. It'll get there eventually. I do have, well, it's actually still open, as you can see. I got all this done today, but it's moving along much slower than I anticipated. It's very hard. Have I heard of Sky Harbor? Yes, I have. Sky Harbor are pretty sick. I haven't listened to them in a long time. They're kind of like kind of sound like Tesseract. Didn't they have the same vocalist as Tesseract, if I'm not mistaken? I don't remember. Termina or Carcosa? You can't compare us, man. You gotta love both of us. Play Johnny's cover of The Edge of Time. We're not going to do that on the stream, but you should definitely go check his cover out because it's awesome. Okay, we'll answer more of your guys' questions in just a second here. Aaron, I see your super chat. Thank you so much for that. We will get to you very soon. But next up, I wanted to show you guys a song called Vermin by Lotus Eater. This band took like a bit of a hiatus due to some member issues, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not entirely sure what exactly happened, but I've listened to these guys for quite a while. And it's super cool that they're back and making new music. And this new song is heavy as fuck. And you guys are going to hear it right now. This is called Vermin by Lotus Eater. The video is also the best color, so that certainly helps. So good. So sick. I love how they add in all that like weird two-step shit. It's so sick. Yeah, K-Max got that top comment, of course. There it is. There it is. Yeah, alright. So that was Lotus Eater's brand new song, Vermin. I saw someone say slight member issues. So again, I don't really know what exactly happened. I know that one of them quit and one of them got kicked out. But I didn't really see what exactly happened. That's why I kind of glossed over it, because I don't want to spread false information, because I honestly just don't exactly know. So I'd rather just not talk about it personally. Is that a car alarm? It definitely sounds like one. And yeah, we see I got you, Syed, Growl Daddy, love the name by the way, Will, and Jeremiah. We will be getting to yours very soon. Oh, and Luke Williams. Yo, thank you guys so much. We'll be getting to those real quick here. Just got one more for you guys before we do that. Your bleed cover was unreal. What finger exercises did you do? Yeah, that was the hardest cover I've ever done for sure, man. It's actually kind of frustrating that that bleed cover is doing as well as it is, because that video took me half an hour to make and it's doing better than like all of my past videos for this entire month. I guess shit posting is the way, and I should just stop trying so hard apparently. And then I saw someone else ask, when is Emora coming? Emora is coming. I'm working on it. It's in the background here. Just need to do one of these because it's the end of the month as well. Okay, we got one more of my recommendations, and then we're moving on to the first of your guys' React songs very soon here. So this last one is called Noir by Reflections. This is their brand new song. They just released it about a week ago. They released another one a few weeks before that called Cicada, which was stupidly heavy. And this one is somehow even heavier than that. So this is how it sounds. Yo, how's it going, Skeleton Man? I don't know how these guys are ever gonna play this live. It sounds like it would be impossible to fucking memorize. It's sick though, love it. Oh, what's up, Mason? How's it going? Bumping through Void and realized I was live. Oh, that's sick. I'm glad to hear you're bumping Carcosa still, Skeleton Man. Much appreciated. Like, yeah, how are you supposed to memorize that? It's hard to even headbang to, but I love it. I haven't heard of Mental Cruelty before, actually. And I miss you too, Mason. Like, how do you headbang to this? Ridiculous. So yeah, they also have an album coming up really soon here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it doesn't say. I thought this was part of an album, but maybe I'm wrong. But they have at least 2 singles out, and they're both just ridiculous, super heavy, and very hard to follow. I don't know how they're gonna play that, but they're crazy players, all of them. So I'm sure they'll be just fine. The sound of the kick, though, yeah, the kick, everything about that mix is perfect. It was done by Buster, who's, you know, the guitarist slash everything in Humanity's Last Breath, which is why it sounds kind of like Humanity's Last Breath, and I think that's a good thing, because I fucking love that band, and I love everything Buster does. Okay, so the first viewer submission of today is the Anima Effect Hate Week, featuring Lee McKinney and Taylor Bates. I don't know who Taylor Bates is, but I know Lee McKinney is the guitarist of Born of Osiris, so there's probably going to be a crazy, shreddy guitar solo in here. So let's take a listen. Let's see what you got, the Anima Effect, not the Amina Effect. Yeah, that track was actually co-written by Buster and Call, who are in Viljarda, by the way. Martin, that's the answer to you. It's kind of got like a circus vibe to it. Lots of bounce. Oh, this part's cool. Very proggy, but still pretty catchy. It's not like too shreddy that it loses me, you know? Okay, this is probably the vocal feature, I assume. It thinks I'm talking about school. We're always talking about school on this channel. I can kind of hear the Avatar vibes. I see what you mean, Asol. Weird change up. There's that Lee McKinney solo. Like slowed the tempo way down. Is that it? No. Just kidding. interesting. That's definitely a very different song from a lot of the stuff we hear on these streams. I think it was pretty good overall. The only thing that was kind of a little bit lacking, in my opinion, was the drums. Something about the way that the drums were either programmed or played just like wasn't... It was never what I expected the drums would sound like in each part. Like, he did a lot of kind of like holding back, and he was really like doing the ride or the hi-hat. There wasn't a lot of like impactful drum parts, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's a weird thing to explain, especially because I'm not a drummer, so I don't know the proper way to say what I mean. But maybe some of you guys might understand what I'm saying. Yeah, like the guitar parts were super cool. I like the kind of like bouncy, like circusy vibe. But yeah, just something about the drums was bugging me. Like, it wasn't enough in your face drumming. It was very much like laid back drumming, even though everything else was pretty like, you know, proggy and shreddy. I don't know, it was a weird combination, but it was cool. Barkbox says there was no release from the tension. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I mean. Like, it felt like it was always building up. It did have that breakdown and the guitar solo in there, but other than those two parts, it was kind of like, it always felt like it was leading to something, but didn't really get there. I don't know. It's a weird song. It's cool though. Cool. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is from Aaron James. But before we do that, I just want to say oh god, this username XQWZTS4. I see your donations, but there's like no message in that, so you need to let me know what that is for. Otherwise, I have no idea what you want me to do. So please let me know. We got a ways to go before you anyways, but if you're still here, I guess just type in the chat what that's supposed to be for. In the meantime, we will go on to Aaron James. Thank you so much for that super chat. And he would like us to check out Purity featuring Jack Dunn by Pulse. Let's take a listen here. I've definitely heard of Creek before. Different one of our streams. Got that Akira font, love it. Okay, XQW, I got you, thank you. We'll do this one later. He's got that baritone jazz master. You could sell that for a lot of money now. Oh, cool. Not what I was expecting. Speeding it up. That's sick as fuck. Love that two-step part. That's fucking awesome. Oh, okay. Y'all got some Loathe vibes too. I got you. The visuals totally remind me of Dealer, which is a good thing. Oh, he's singing. Okay. Back to the heavies. Oh, nice. He's doing those like pitch screams. That shit is very hard to do. Oh, what the fuck? That's awesome. That was sick. Yeah, that was awesome. I loved everything about that. Yeah, I have no critiques at all. That was sick. I can definitely tell you guys are huge fans of Loathe, obviously, especially with, like, you know, the guitars that you use and the guitar tones. Yeah, that was awesome, man. I like it a lot. Definitely reminded me of like a mixture of like Loathe, Lotus Eater, Alpha Wolf, Dealer, all those kind of things, which are like some of my favorite bands wrapped in one package. So that was super sick. Yeah, I literally have no critiques. This is awesome. I really, really liked that. That was great. Okay, next up we got Syed. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I think it's Off Later. The song is called A Death Worth Dying. Let's take a listen to that. Off Later, A Death Worth Dying from the Lunatic Studios. Let's see what this is all about. Alright, a little more traditional sounding. Melodic. Melodic death metal. From Bangladesh, interesting. Definitely kind of reminds me of like Arch Enemy. Cool. Yeah, it's of course the guitar solo. Yeah, this isn't a style of metal that I personally listen to very much, but it definitely sounds like what I think of when I think of melodic death metal. It's cool to see a death metal band from Bangladesh. You don't see that every day. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't necessarily have many critiques. Maybe just like a little bit more variety in the vocals would be nice. I know that in this genre, it is pretty typical to just go with that one tone, I guess. So within the genre, it makes sense. But that's the thing that I don't really like about melodic death metal is that it's very much like one speed, one vocal style, one like it just in your face the whole time. So I'd like to hear a little bit more variety personally, but within the context of melodic death metal, I think that definitely nailed the style. So that might just be me being picky. All right, so we got a bunch more to do. Don't worry, you guys. I got all of you. I see you, Wintermint. Thank you so much. I'm glad that worked out. I know you were asking about it yesterday. Guillermo, Karina, see you. Ethan, Bulba Fett. Love the name. I got you guys. You guys are coming up very soon. Don't you worry. We got some more to go through before we get to you, though. Next up, we have Growl Daddy, one of the best usernames of the day. That's the one to beat right there. And he wants us to listen to Yokai Sacrificial. I've heard this one already. Okay. Yo, what's up, Captain Chunky? How's it going? What's up, Stefan? BMR. Yeah, that definitely kind of did remind me of Parkway Drive. Oh, and Aaron says their EP is coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out, because Pulse was sick as fuck. But for now, let's listen to Yokai, see what they're all about. I've heard this before. I remember it being pretty fucking heavy. You're here for Yogi the Bear. Growl Daddy is your dad. Is that what you guys call Growl Daddy Yogi the Bear? Because if so, that's fucking awesome. And Syed, no worries, man. Got that low-ass guitar tone. Everyone's just going hard in this video. Love it. Dude's blasting his fucking heart out. Your guys' bassist is fucking killing it. I can hear him doing... He's doing that right there. Yeah, that's sick as fuck. Oh shit. Love the use of the orchestral elements in the background too. Oh, I see you. Doing your little tunnel throat. Shrine of Malice vibes? Yeah, I guess I can hear that. But that band doesn't exist anymore, so this is automatically better. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Actually, no, fuck those guys. Oh shit. There we go. You know you're about to die when you just hear the single China cymbal. Jesus. Stupidly heavy. Love that. Yeah, that was sick. Thank you again, Growl Daddy. I cannot laugh when I say that name. So good. Yeah, that was sick. Shout out to, I mean, everyone in this band is killing it, but for some reason, my ear was really drawn to that bass player, man. Like, he was just shredding. Like, literally shredding. That was crazy. You don't really see that too often in this genre of music. You see that more in like technical death metal. This is like a little more deathcore, but with like some tech death elements, I guess you could say. It's cool, man. I dug this quite a lot. It was really good. I think if I was being like super nitpicky, this is like not by any means a big deal. But I think that the orchestral elements in the back are almost like actually too loud, or maybe not too loud, but like it sounds like they're all the same velocity or something like that. That's like the only thing that I could pick out that I wish was like a tiny bit different, and that's such an easy fix, just like bring it down a little bit. But it definitely wasn't like distracting from the overall song. Yeah, I thought it was great, man. I really liked that. Thanks again, Growl Daddy. And to who was in the chat hyping them up, was it Shim Stank? Shout out to you guys, man. That was sweet. And then yeah, Shrine of Malice, as somebody said, I'm not gonna get into that because I don't need to, but that band is done for a very good reason. Let's just leave it at that. Jesus Christ. Will, hey, okay, here's some lunch money. Oh, dude, you're too nice. You didn't have to do that. Play Sophomore since it's the heaviest song we have out. All right, I got you. You guys changed your name, right? It's not Rosewood anymore, is it? Arlo Wells, right? I was like, fuck, no, that's not their name anymore. All right, there we go. Will, thank you so much, man. Let's check it out. These are some local boys, homies. That's so funny. Oh, I didn't realize you guys had this on Dreambound. That's fucking awesome. I love Alyx's voice, man. He's such a good vocalist. Yeah, I got you. See, it's ironic. I remember the old name more than this name for whatever reason. I don't know why. Probably because I listened to the demos of these songs way more. Will, I love your chord choices. So melodic. Yeah, Mason, more BC bands, bro. You're getting some Era and Bullet for My Valentine. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed Bullet for My Valentine. I can hear the Era influence for sure. I've always thought that they have a lot of influence from like counterparts, and I'm pretty sure Willow will agree with me. I love that riff. It's so simple but so bouncy. Dun-it, dun-it. I love that classic melodic. So good. So good. Well, thank you again for that donation, man. I really appreciate that. You know I've already heard this, but I always like hearing it again. Yeah, and you guys put out this album pretty recently, right? Definitely go check them out. They have a bunch more songs. They're all really good. Like I said, Will, who is the guitarist of this band, has a really interesting way of playing guitar. So for a little context, I recorded him, I guess it must have been like 3 or 4 years ago now. Fuck, that was a long time ago. In a different musical project along with this vocalist for something completely unrelated to Arlo Wells, mind you, but it was really fucking cool. Like, I'm not just saying this because you're here. I mean, I kind of am, but it's all true. But it was really cool seeing how you wrote riffs because it was so fucking different than what I was doing. I think we were like trying to cover a 21 Pilot song or something like that. It was something random like that. And I was kind of like coming up with the structure, but you were coming up with the riffs, and the way that you kept making up chords, I was just like, what the fuck? I would have never thought of that. Super cool. You're releasing singles 1 month. Okay, gotcha, cool. Yeah, this is awesome. Will, thanks again, man. And everyone else who liked this, definitely go check them out. Lots of good stuff. That's funny that it popped up even though I searched Rosewood as well. But that's a story for another day. Okay, next up we got Jeremiah Maya. Your band's new single, Stair Safe, Meadow. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. And you want me to start around 3:19? I gotcha. Stair Safe is sick. I haven't heard this one yet. Another Dreambound band. Let's take. We'll just go from 3 minutes, shall we? I love your guys' vocalist. Such a good high scream. Oh, that's a cool change up. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I know I've heard lots of your guys' other music. I hadn't heard this one yet, so that's really cool. I'll definitely need to listen to the rest of this later. I'm sure I've said this before, but you guys totally remind me of a mixture of like Invent Animate and like Silent Planet, but like with a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of something else in there. Like those high screams, especially with those high dissonant chords. So sick. Love it. And yeah, Will, hopefully we can hang someday soon. And same with Mason as well and Captain Chunky. All the British Columbia boys. I hope we can fucking see each other soon. Jesus Christ. I can't believe it's been over a year since I've been to any show. It's absolutely brutal. Sounds like you could be in Born of Osiris or Jamie's Elsewhere. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I can hear like the comparisons to Born of Osiris. I'm not familiar with the other band. But yeah, more like the second vocalist in Born of Osiris, like the keyboardist, like his scream, he has that really like shrill, high-pitched scream that I personally love. That's kind of what it reminds me of as well. That's a good call. Who said that? Eaton, sorry. Okay. Next up is Luke Williams. He says, hey man, you reviewed our single last time and we took the feedback on board. We have a new one out and I'd love everyone's ears on this one. Ouroboros Parasitic. Won't be impossible to find this time. All right. Well, thank you so much, Luke. Let's hear what you got. It's really cool to hear that you also took some of my critiques into consideration. So I'm curious to hear this. Let's go. Parasitic, Ouroboros.
Now
like the simple video you guys went with. That's a good like DIY approach to making a video. Oh, this part's sick. Love the melody. Lockdown special. Yeah. Hey man, I feel you. We've had to make a bunch of videos, sort of DIY as well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Ending on that. Oh, no, we're not.
When the fuck will it end?
That's a good way to end a song. Yeah, that was cool, man. It's definitely better than your guys' last song. I do remember this one now that I see the artwork over here. The mix is still a little iffy, not terrible by any means, but it's better than the last one. The main thing that I think was standing out to me here was like the vocals were actually the best sounding thing, and then like the drums were quiet, like a little too quiet compared to everything else. Those definitely could have been brought up in volume like across the board, and then the guitar tones could have used like a little less treble. But it's cool that you took my suggestions from the last time and improved, because like I said, this is definitely a big improvement over the last one. Could use a little more, but it's getting there. Appreciate that, Luke. Thank you. The post above is just an answer. Oh, okay. Rule your day. Gotcha. Cool. Thanks, Winterman. Arya as well. Thank you so much as always. Much appreciated, my boys. How's it going, David? Busta Rhymes. Yo, is that Alex Ryman up in here? Oh, shit. All right. So I am going to just switch this over. So we're going to be getting to all of the ones that are submitted so far, but I do want to mention that we will not be taking any more after this point in time, because I got to get out of here around 4, which is in about an hour. So that should give me enough time to do the rest of these still. Okay. Yeah, Luke, no problem. I hope that it helps. Like I said, I'm glad to see that some of my critiques from the last time around did help. That's very cool. It makes me feel like I'm not an asshole for giving critiques. It's nice that they're actually useful things that I'm saying. Resuscitate, thank you so much. Check out Necrodafeo the Machine by Resuscitate. Okay. That is a difficult one to say. Okay, I remember you guys. I gotcha. So this is the concept album based on Borderlands, if I remember correctly. Let's take a listen. You guys are super proggy. I remember that. And like I said, right off the bat. Oh, it is Busta Rhymes. Or Alex Ryman. How's it going, Alex? Shredding. If I remember correctly, this is all a solo project as well, which is crazy. Oh, that's a bouncy riff. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick with that keyboard in the background. Whoa, what a change up. It is a solo project. Okay, cool. I'm glad I remembered that correctly. Yeah, that part, that's the best, man. I love that. I'm a sucker for bouncy riffs. Always makes you feel like you're like on a motorcycle or some shit. Oh, weird. Crazy tempo change. Again, love the synth work. That adds so much to the song. Yes, if I remember correctly, this is all based on Borderlands. I think Resuscitate's still in the chat, so he can explain a bit more if he wants to. Such a cool riff with that like backbeat. Throwing the casual. Fade out action going here, or is it gonna hit us with one more breakdown? What do you guys think? No, it's not gonna do a breakdown. Gonna be a nice fade out. That would have been funny though. Okay, and then an interlude to the next song. I got you. Yeah, that was sick, man. I really like that. It's insane that this is a solo project. Like literally everything is done by one person. Yeah, that's crazy. The mix is like perfect. The composition is super cool. Again, especially with all the textures and layers that you're adding in there, like those synths. I know that I assume you're primarily a guitar player. I could be wrong on that. So I know you probably want me to talk about your guitar work, which is sick, don't get me wrong, but for some reason the thing that really brings these songs together, in my opinion, is the way that you constantly are changing your drums. Like, the drums don't stay the same. Wow, I can't talk. The drums don't stay the same for too long, which is nice, because when the riff does stay the same, the drums are at least changing up, so it keeps it a little bit fresh, or you're adding in, like, an additional layer of synth or something. Like, it's always just a slight change. It doesn't have to be a drastic change, but just something to keep you interested, which is really cool. Especially in the case of this song, where it's, like, 6 minutes long. Like, that's a very long song by today's standards, but pretty much every part kept it moving pretty well. I didn't really feel like bored at any point in time. So yeah, it was cool. I liked it a lot. Yeah, thanks again, Resuscitate. Appreciate you. And yes, they are on Spotify for, I think it was Genty Boy that was asking. Okay, next up we got Mark, longtime supporter. Thank you so much, Mark. Please check out another song from your EP called 725. Also, you have a friend doing vocals on this. Okay, cool. I'm not sure if that means the vocals are already on it or not. I assume probably not. But we're gonna find out. No, it says instrumental, so no vocals yet. But you got someone who is doing vocals soon. Cool, we'll check that out. From 215. Alright, here we go. This is Mark Meslini. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. The song's called 725. Yo, what's up, Andrew? Got some meaty fucking slams. Love that drum change up. This is gonna be crazy with vocals. Oh, that bass drop. Yup, that's the boy right there. This is like so OG deathcore. Love it. It's gotta have some shit like that on it. Ending with that tempo change. Love it. Yeah, Mark, this is sick as hell, man. Your stuff is crazy. I think my critique for you last time, if I remember correctly, was that I wish it had vocals, so that's super sick that you're going to be adding a vocalist to that song very soon. I definitely want to hear that when you have that done. Be sure to send that my way. Much appreciated, Mark. And yeah, I hope it has some like nasty ass pig squeals all over the place. I can't wait to hear that. This is where the dancing picks up, or the line dancing picks up. Hell yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I don't really play on Steam too much, but message me on Facebook. We'll figure that out after the stream. Okay, next up we have this username is XQWZTS4. And they would like me to play Cut by Trillion. I think that's how you say this. Let's take a listen to that. I like that logo. That's very cool looking. Kind of reminds me of like Trivium's emblem in a way. Not really, but kind of. solid guitar tones. Is the drummer gonna be doing vocals? He's got that little fucking Britney Spears mic on. Oh shit. Dude. I don't understand how anyone can play any instrument and scream at the same time, let alone a fucking drummer. That's insane. That's crazy as fuck. Mad respect. That riff is also disgusting. Dissonance everywhere. That's sick. Dude, how is this guy doing this? That's mind-blowing. Yeah, that is so... I love that riff. Oh, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. That guitarist's face right there is how I feel listening to this. That's sick as hell, dude. And yeah, like I was saying, mad, like, huge shout out to your drummer. I don't know how the fuck this guy is doing everything he's doing. That's mind-blowing to me. The only way that I can do some very tiny bit of vocals when I'm playing live, because I do like guitar and vocals, kind of, not really. The only way I can do it is like if my mouth is doing the same thing as my picking hand, then it's no problem. But this motherfucker's controlling all four limbs and his mouth at the same time. That's like 120% brain capacity. I will never understand how anyone does that. That is crazy. Huge props. That's sick as hell. Thanks again, XQWZTS4 for the donation. Much appreciated. Yeah, Andrew, that song is sick as hell. Damien Toth, you can scream and drum, but not play guitar and scream. Interesting. I wonder why. I would have imagined that it would be way harder to do drums and screaming at the same time, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, next up we got Bulba Fett. Thank you so much. They say you should check out my friend's band called Last Ones Left, and the song is called Epialis Insomnium. All these metal bands with their crazy names that I can't pronounce, man. Okay, Last One's Left. Whatever this says. Epialis Insomnium. Guitarists kind of sound like old As Blood Runs Black or something like that, but with not deathcore vocals. The singing is definitely mixed way louder than everything else for some reason. That's impressive high screen. This part is sick. It dies today. I see a couple of people saying that. I've never heard that band before. Damien, I see what you mean. The Britney mic. Maybe that helps. Oh Lord, he's sweeping. Classic O. The only thing I'm not really feeling about this is the singing, personally. It's not even bad. Like, it's just mixed weird. Like, it's way louder than the screaming vocals. And it's also just, like, really dry. Like, there's no reverb or delay on it. Or, like, very little. It's also really long. Alright. One last breakdown. Yeah, so overall, man, like I was saying, I know you said this is your friend's band and not your band, but I'm gonna critique it anyways just because I have some thoughts. Yeah, first and foremost, those clean vocals are just mixed like really weirdly. They are way louder than everything else in the song, which is like just jarring to listen to, because when you're listening to like the more like melodic / death metal, I guess, ish parts, it sounds like everything is sitting like pretty right. But then when the clean vocals in, like the volume jumps every time, so it's like a really weird thing to go between those two styles. I don't think he was bad at singing or anything like that. It was just, yeah, the mix was just fucking me up a little bit. And then yeah, it's definitely like, in my opinion, way too long. Like, this song could have easily been like 4 minutes and been, in my opinion, way better. Especially around like the 3 to 5 minute mark. Like, it was like 2 minutes straight of like only singing the whole time. And I would have much rather had that be way shorter and just bring that breakdown right up to the end, cut out some of those repetitions of the chorus, just make it like a lot tighter. I don't think the song needed to be 6 minutes personally. It definitely could have been way shorter. And then, yeah, I really think that this band should have the screaming vocalist as the main and the singing vocalist as like only choruses or something. But it seems like they were both trying to like fight for the spotlight, if you will. I don't know. It was interesting. A little weird, but not bad by any means. Just like could use a little work, you know? Hopefully that's helpful. I don't know if you're going to tell your friends that. You don't have to by any means, but those are just my thoughts on the matter. Take those for what you will. Okay, next up we got Eaton Melody, thank you, and they would like us to listen to Winter Within, All I See Is Red. Let's, take a listen to that. Or sorry, Wither Within, not Winter Within. Apparently I can't read. Here we go. Anime music video. Let's check this out. 3-minute nocturnal safety rule. I didn't know that's a thing Nick said, but I agree with him. Oh, we got some anime titties. Shout out to anime titties. I don't think that's allowed on YouTube, but alright. This whole stream will be demonetized. Weird stylistic change up. It's like kind of like a trap metal thing. Elfin Lied. Oh, okay. I've always meant to watch that one. I haven't seen it. Oh, that was a really short song. Okay. I didn't realize it was that short. I liked parts of it. Some of it was not my thing personally. Like that kind of like trap metal section was a little weird. Like this part, I don't know about that, but that might just be my taste. I think that, yeah, I mean, I think like, I don't know, it's like I liked like half of it. But this part was a little weird for me. I wasn't feeling this section, but like the beginning and the end were cool. Just that middle part was a little strange, that's all. And then yeah, no worries about the demonetization thing. I was just joking. I don't think it actually matters. And I mean, I have super chats anyway, so it's all good. These videos are never monetized because of copyrighted music anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was just more surprised that you were able to put it on YouTube and they didn't catch you. That's lucky. I didn't realize that was from Elfin Lied. I've never seen that anime, but I've heard good things. I should check that out. Okay, next up we got Winter Mint. Thank you so much. 1 Minute Winter, Rule Your Day 2021. And then you say, the video also has tabs on the bottom. The tuning is... Oh, man, this tuning is crazy. I remember G, D, G, D, G, C, F, A, D. So it's like D standard and then G standard, I guess, on the bottom 3 strings on like a 9 string. And they're looking through featured X, so you can phase out the Vocaloid thing. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Let's check this out. 1 Minute Winter, Rule Your Day 2021. So if anyone wants to learn this and has a 9 string, there are tabs on the bottom. So low. So, just to clarify, the vocals are programmed using something called the Vocaloid program, and he said in his super chat that they are gonna get a vocalist soon, so those are just like a placeholder, just so you guys know what's going on. Yeah, I'm excited to hear it once it has proper vocals on it for sure. The solo is a little strange. Didn't sound like it was entirely in key or something. I like this part, like that main riff with the dissonance. Or is it dissonant? Yeah, it is dissonant. That sounds heavy as fuck. Yeah, so like I said, same critique as last time, which you addressed in your super chat. It's definitely going to be, in my opinion, way better as soon as you guys have vocals. I know that you said you're saving up for that, so fair enough. Featured X is indeed expensive. I totally understand. Yeah, I think the same as last time. Like the concept is cool. The riffs are there. The only thing other than the Vocaloid that I wasn't feeling was this guitar solo was a little like chromatic or something. Like it didn't entirely sound like the notes were in key. I don't know. Something about it was a little strange to me. I think it was this part with like the bends and like these harsh stops. Maybe if you didn't have those rests in there, it would flow a little bit better, in my opinion. But I also don't ever play guitar solos, so what the fuck do I know? But yeah, that's cool. Overall, I think it will be awesome once it has real vocals. Definitely can't. Very excited to hear what it sounds like with a proper vocalist eventually. Thank you again, Wintermint. Much appreciated. Okay, we got a few more to go here. 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 left, and then we'll get on here. Okay, next one is from Guillermo Crina. Thank you so much. They want us to listen to their song Ronin. Let's check it out. Let's take a listen here. Got a speedy boy. So, I guess, did he say, okay, he says solo bedroom musician, write, record, program, produce, and hire someone to sing for me. Hope you guys enjoy it. Cool. So you did everything minus the vocals. Gotcha. I like the subtle orchestral thing in the background. Always nice to help fill in that space. I like like this build-up riff. Kind of wish that went into a breakdown. This vocalist is crazy. I really like his highs. Behemoth vibes. Interesting. I wouldn't have said that. I'm trying to hear that. I guess a little bit. This part is sick. I love this vocalist high screams. That right there. So good. Not like mine. Mine was terrible. That's the end. Cool. I thought it was pretty good overall. I definitely wish there would have been like a breakdown, like somewhere around the minute mark. I think that would have helped like break the song into more distinctive sections a little bit better. Because I felt like for the first like 2 minutes straight, it was kind of just like going at you 100% full speed for 2 minutes straight, and then it kind of went into the different part, I guess you could say. But that's really my only critique. I think the vocalist is sick. I think your instrumental is good overall, for sure. Yeah, I guess I would like to see like a tiny bit more variety in the riffs, whether you like throw in a breakdown or some kind of change up to make it a little different so it doesn't feel quite like, 3 minutes straight of the same kind of thing, like blasting in your face. It's always nice to divide it up, add a chorus, add a breakdown, add something in there, you know what I mean? I watched Dororo, but I forgot who that character is. That's cool that you wrote about that. I wish I remembered which character that was. Knowing me, I'm an idiot, and it's probably like the main person. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I'm curious now. Okay, yeah, so it's the main guy. I forgot what they were called. That makes sense. Cool. That's awesome. Okay, we got a few more. Next up, we got I Fear No God. Brutal username. The song's called Scorn by Arbitrator, and they say, we released the song last Friday. Heaps of blackened deathcore elements in it. Sick. Blackened deathcore is like all the rage right now, so let's take a listen to this. That logo is sick. And no problem, Guillermo. I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I hope that's close to correct. Yep, that's definitely some blackened deathcore. Sounds like it's got some low 8-string in there too. Really good mix on this one. That riff is sick. Tappy thing. I'm glad I got your name almost right. Your vocalist is nuts. I love that synth part in the background. Or the strings, I guess you could say. Goodbye, Silence78. Thank you for joining. What the fuck is up, Denny's? I love that low ass guitar note. Oh shit. Okay. There it is. Jesus. That's low as fuck. Is that like a drop D or something? I do wish that breakdown was a bit longer. Ah, man. That's such a sick guitar tone. I don't know. Sick. Okay, so my only critique with this one, I guess I have two. One of them is personal preference, which is I wish, just like with the last song, I wish that there was a little more variety throughout the song. Like it was very much like 100% fucking full throttle blast in your face for most of the song, which is sick, but that's the part that's personal preference. Like I would have liked it a little bit more if it kind of varied. Like that part when you guys did that breakdown was so fucking sick. I would have loved to have heard those fast parts broken up with like maybe like mini breakdowns like that or something like that, just to kind of like break up the pace because it's so blasting in your face the whole time. With that being said, I understand that there are lots of people who would definitely disagree with me, who probably much prefer it this way with less breakdowns. So that's the personal preference part of it. So do with that information what you will. With that being said, everyone in this band is fucking killing it. The vocalist is insane, and I see you are the vocalist, so dude, that's super impressive. Especially, as always, like I'm always looking for high screams are for some reason the thing that I'm the most impressed by. You know, like lots of people can do like the brutal lows and stuff like that, but I always am way more impressed when vocalists have a good high, and you have an awesome high scream. And then yeah, obviously whoever the fuck is doing drums is just like insane. Overall, like yeah, it's sick. It's just I personally would have liked it more if it had a little bit more breakup between those fast parts, just so it wasn't so in your face the entire time. But that's just me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, awesome. Okay, we got 4 more to go. Next up, we got that one guy. Very clever name. He says, this is something I made a while ago. It's not really metal, but hopefully you will still find it interesting. And it's called The Unexpected Interlude. Let's take a listen to that. Sorry, one sec. Just searching that up. Okay. So it's not metal. So we're going from crazy blackened deathcore to something much different. Way more chill. Demon Man. This is like some video game music. Sounds like that guitar is a little bit out of tune, I must say. That chord right there, especially. Mario went to Nebraska. I love that. So that one guy, if you're still here, let us know in the chat a little more about this song. Curious to know. Let me know, like, did you play all these instruments? What was the inspiration? Anything like that. Anything you want to let us know. Yamaha keyboard beats. A little bit. I can see what you mean. What an unexpected interlude. You guys are too funny. Oh man, yeah, that guitar needs to be tuned. I like that backbeat thing. Slow walking jams. The guitar is real, everything else is stock Ableton. Alright, I gotcha. This part is trippy as fuck. You'll see. Okay. I'm curious like where this is going, because the description's like you would not expect it. I'm wondering if it's gonna like have some drastic change out of nowhere. the deer. I don't feel safe for those deers. That deer part was a bit unsettling, I must say. Okay, yeah, like I said, the main thing that was bothering me about this is the guitars are, like, definitely not in tune. Especially that chord during the chorus, the distorted chord was, like, pretty off. That was bugging me. I mean, it's certainly not a style of music that I know anything about, so I don't really know how to judge it. I don't think it was bad or anything. It was just like, I don't know. It's just very different than anything that I normally listen to. But one way or the other, thanks for the submission, that one guy. Appreciate you. Okay, next up we got Soul Despair, An Endless Grave. For fans of Invent, Animate, Currents, and Northlane. Some big shoes to fill. I think he gave me a timestamp as well. 2:20. All right. Let's take a look here. 2:20-ish. All right. This is Soul Despair and Endless Grave. Oh my god. Whoa, that drum change-up is trippy. This is like a borderline fall riff. Nice, like the pitch shift. I can definitely see what you mean with the Invent, Animate, and Currents comparison. I like the vibes of this part a lot. The atmosphere. Switched it up to the two-step, love it. I have to like close my eyes when the screen is flashing like that, that's fucking me up. That's where it ends. I thought it was gonna go one more time. Cool, that was sick. He says the song is mixed that's not a word. The song is mixed by Joao. That's awesome. Shout out to fucking Joao, dude. His channel's sick. I still think I'm pronouncing his name wrong and I feel like an idiot, but my bad. We recorded the stuff at his home. Oh, okay, cool. So you guys are from the same area as he is. That's very cool. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it sounded dope. I really liked that. Thank you again, Soul Despair. Okay, we got two more. Next up, we got Dissensus from Aria. Aria, another longtime supporter of the channel. Much appreciated. This is very funny because Carcosa definitely has a song that may or may not be named this. But we'll see when the time comes if the name changes or not. New Carcosa in the works, by the way. Alright, Aria, Dissensus. It's gonna be heavy AF, my dudes. Yo, how's it going, Mr. Midnight? In Hearts, wait, comparison, I can hear that too. Yep, that's that Aria style right there. Yes! Love that synth line. Speeding it up. So good. Oh man, I will always love your guys' synth players. Never underestimate how much that can add to a song, no matter how simple it is. Gross. Yeah, boy. So good. I can't windmill Matt, but I'm with you. I agree. I would if I could. I do not have the long hair. It would look stupid, but I want to. That band. That riff is sick as fuck. Oh yeah. Thanks again to Aria for this one, man. They are always have good shit. The peeps that can windmill will windmill for you. That's what they're there for, man. If you can windmill, you got to windmill for the rest of us. You know what I mean? All right, we got one more for today. This one is called "In Your Head" by Kick Rocks. Let's take a listen to that. I got a mini windmill going. Just like my this shit windmills, I guess. Alright, Kick Rocks, In Your Head. Let's take a listen. See what you got. Final one of the day. Let's go. A cool looking music video for it. It's a cool guitar sample. Oh, was not expecting that. That's cool. That's what I expected. Those guitar tones are sick. Super high-pitched singing. Is it the guitarist singing? I can't really tell what's going on here. I like that with that electronic thing in the background. Super cool. Nice. That goes hard. Oh, tempo change. Jesus. Time signature change? What the fuck? And then, okay. Man, this is all over the place. It's sick, though. We got one more chorus coming up. Or you think it's gonna be another breakdown? Okay. Neither. Again, not what I was expecting. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was hoping for. That is a fucking sick chorus, I must say. Cool. That was very different than what I thought it was going to be, but all the choices they made were really good. Like, that's an example of a great, like, modern metalcore song that doesn't necessarily follow the conventions of what you would expect, but the changes it made still sound good. Like, it's not weird. It's not like an odd song structure. It's just not quite the same as you would expect, which I really like. That was super good. I really liked that. If I'm being incredibly nitpicky, I wish that the singing had like a little less treble, a little more mids, because he's singing so high pitched that it kind of sits in that high frequency. Maybe like balance that a tiny bit, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. Again, that's like if I have to find something to critique, that's the only thing I can think of, but it's really not that big of a deal at all. That was sick. I really, really liked that. Yeah, that was great. One of my favorites from the stream, I would say. With that being said, that is the final song of the stream. one more time, I'm gonna drop this link when I find it. I will be adding all of the songs from today into this playlist. So if you guys have Spotify, give that playlist a follow. You can listen to all these songs again, as well as a bunch of other ones over the past few months that I have personally picked. Okay, that's going to be all for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.